You gotta make sure it's not gonna fucking wreck.
Why didn't you tell me you were selling it?
You fucking told me to, dude.
No, I said sell it to you, but you gotta wait for the deal to be done, right? You gotta wait for our transaction to be done first.
Okay. Well, then I fucked up. So that's $600 right there for a fucking front bumper. So there you go. I should have charged you for every fucking thing I ever did for that fucking car.
I've paid you.
It's fine. I don't give a fuck. It's fine. We're done now. Let's just get
I
it loaded
paid you-
and let's go.
I paid you.
I don't care about the money now. I'm not fighting about the shit. I threw away that tonneau cover. I told you and your dad to take it, and you fucking did not take it. You didn't take none of that shit home. You did not. I can't have that shit laying in the way. So I fucking threw it away when I threw the seats away. My bad. Okay? Didn't mean to. You should have took it if you wanted it. You shouldn't even have brought the damn thing if you wanted it.
I shouldn't have. You're right. I shouldn't have.
But that's my fault. I didn't think it was rare. It was blue. You were doing black, so I threw that motherfucker away. You know what I'm saying? That's my fault. Now that cost me money. Okay? The front bumper, yeah. I sold it because that was mine.
Can you do me a favor and give me the contact info?
On what?
For that guy you sold it to.
Dude, it was on fucking Facebook, on my old Facebook. I can't even get on my Facebook.
Okay. I'm just asking as a... Me and you have never been on bad
I know,
terms. Me
but
and you-
now I am
just
because
asking,
the way you're acting about this shit.
How am I acting?
Because, dude, you fucking said we could have the bumper.
I know you did, but you have to... I know I'm in Indiana.
Okay?
But in the state of Michigan, you have to keep all the original parts until the deal is done. Like, for example, I don't know, I'm taking your word for it, that you did the heater core. I'm taking your word for it.
Yeah?
But I don't have the old heater core to say, hey, we did it, here it is, you know?
Yeah.
So, I know, I said...
I don't even remember. I know we
do
took
not,
the dash and shit out. We did all that. You were here. Or no, you weren't. I don't even know when you were here.
Look, I'm just saying, there's a lot of communication between me and you.
Okay.
And that's cost me a lot of money too. You think
Okay.
these trips were free every time I know.
No, but you didn't have to come.
How else am I supposed to reach you?
Well,
Last week I called you like 10 times in a
No
row.
shit. Fuck that shit. I was in Gatlinburg.
Okay. Why
So-
didn't you say it? Why didn't you pick up? How often do I call you? I don't even call him that much. I hate calling him.
Yeah.
Because you're the one responsible.
Yeah.
I hate calling him, but I can't reach to you.
Yeah.
So I call him.
Yeah.
But I feel really bad every time I call him.
Yeah.
I have his info on Facebook. I have your info on Facebook. But I don't do that. I don't go blowing up your shit. I only blew up your shit one time because you told me at the end of August it would be done. So when September rolls around, I call you once, say,
Yeah. Well, that was
leave it-
before I got all the screenshots of all y'all on Facebook talking and shit. So,
Yeah.
if I would have known all that, I would have just told you to get the fuck out the day you came here. So,
Yeah, you tell
that's
me.
fine.
You tell me what I said wrong on Facebook. I defended you. I said he's not a thief. I said I don't know what your deals, guys, are. I don't know about your money.
Yeah.
But what I do know is all my parts
Yeah.
that I gave him were there.
They were. Besides the front bumper.
Besides that,
But I didn't know that was a problem.
okay.
So you should have told me
So
when you came
so
and
now,
said, "Hey, I want to keep all the parts," or you should have took them home with you. You should have grabbed them and said, "Hey, I want these home." You know what I'm saying?
So I was talking to him,
Yeah.
and I said, DJ, I said I'm thinking about painting the fenders and the bumper blue because somebody told me to keep those parts because they're valuable. Now you can call me a liar later on.
What do you mean? What do you
later
mean?
on when I leave, you can ask him. You can ask him if I said, "Hey DJ, I'm thinking about painting the hood velocity blue and the fenders velocity blue because somebody told me it was important to keep the original stuff."
You mean the extra parts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's your
Well,
point.
I mean,
I do remember you saying something.
no one
about it,
told
but
me that,
I don't know.
and that would have been way more
I mean,
money.
but this was like here after the bumper was already gone. I forgot about the bumper even being.
I did too until he just asked for it.
So
But I mean, I didn't think it was a problem.
think
So,
about this. That's
look,
my bad.
All I'm asking is if it's a possible way for
Yeah.
you to contact that guy and just
Okay.
say, I mean, I know it's
I
kind of
mean,
shady
I don't understand. Why do you have to have that? I'm just asking.
because it's to the car.
Yeah, but
It's
the
original-
quarter panels on it are not to the car.
I know, but I have the originals.
So,
I have the originals.
okay, all right.
So I'm asking you, look,
I will.
I'm just asking you
Yeah.
if you can reach out to that guy so that I can go and deal with him outside. Like, look, man, that bumper wasn't meant to be sold. I'll pay whatever you ask for.
I mean, I don't even know what I sold it for, but I know it wasn't a lot because I got fucking 8 of them up there in the way. So
That makes me feel better, but I just wish you to talk to me about it, like,
Anyway,
because
I don't even
because
know.
when I asked
Yeah.
you, like when I asked you, I said think about like how much you can take off
Yeah.
at the end of the bill.
Yeah.
But you didn't know that at the end of the bill. That's what I'm.
Dude,
that's
if
what
your car was done, you wouldn't have gave a fuck about none of those parts.
I'm-
You would have been all over your
No, that's
car. You
not
know
true.
that.
That's
Well,
not true because, like I said, when I leave, you can ask him.
Okay, but you never told me that.
I
I'm just
can't
saying.
hardly reach you, but like I said,
Well, I mean, you fucking came here for a week and you didn't tell me that. You never discussed that at all. About painting that shit blue.
you were gone. But it wasn't a big deal because it's off the car. That's
Yeah. All right. Well, there they are right there.
and obviously, you're the painter, but I asked him to prep it. That's all.
Well, the bumper's gone and the tonneau cover's gone. I know for a fact I threw that away because it was just sitting there for fucking months. And I told you and your dad, and because you didn't even take the headers when I told you to take the headers. They sat there until you just came last time.
No, that's not true. I took them. You came back when you told me.
Yeah, but the first
paid-
time when I tell you to take them, you did not take them that day.
Okay.
I'm just telling you that.
If you want to count tallies, dude, like I have never failed to pay you.
Okay.
I've never failed to pay you.
Okay.
I've done all I could. You told me it was gonna be done in May. I've given you a lot of rope. If you weren't interested in painting it, you should have told me 2 years ago.
I was. But then what happened? COVID happened. Everyone get back. I had a car sitting here for 101 days. I know that's none of your business, but I had to get paid on that. So I wasn't going to do this, and then nothing against you, but maybe not get paid for 2 weeks before you could come down. We had to do shit just to survive.
I understand that,
So,
but why am I seeing you're painting a Jeep in 5 days?
well, because that's mine,
Yeah.
and because I want to.
Okay.
So,
But you have an obligation. You have a business obligation, not to
Yeah.
me, but everybody here. So
Okay.
you had time to do it.
okay.
You know, that's
Yeah. Well, we're not in a contract either, so.
how we're not in a contract.
We weren't in a contract. I didn't say I was going to get done in a certain amount of time, and we didn't sign it. I'm just saying.
I have emails from you saying May, and I
Okay.
got an invoice from you
Okay.
saying what was going to be done.
Okay. And how much did we add on there that we were going to do that we weren't supposed to do? A lot.
Yeah, a
You
lot.
agree with that? That's what
do.
everybody else does too.
Okay.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, I
So then if
understand
I'm working on someone else's car and they want to add shit, then that puts you 3 weeks behind.
I-
And then when you're here, I didn't work on them. They're bitching because I'm working on your shit.
Yeah,
So, I mean, that's just how it is.
I get that, but I also gave you a lot of room, and like I said, I never failed to pay you. When you said,
Yeah, but
hey,
you know
those-
what? I could have thrown it together in 5 days and then you would have bitched about it.
if
I'm
it
just
was
saying.
done, if you've
I'm
done
just
it,
saying.
if you did it right,
Yeah,
How
well,
would-
I'm just saying. That's
and when you
that's
told
why
me,
I just said, come get it. Like, I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? After you fucking called me 10 fucking times, I was like, I'm done, dude.
no,
That's
you were.
fucking crazy.
Let's be honest, you were done before that.
I wasn't, because you were here and we worked on it.
But that's the only time you worked on it.
Well,
And then
we
you
had to
said,
do other shit.
I understand that, man.
And then
But you don't communicate this
he
stuff
only
to me.
comes here hardly when you come here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He's just bought a fucking house. He's barely been here. He's here because you're coming to get the car. You know what I'm saying? So when you ask him or I tell him to do something on that, it might take him, 2 weeks, which sucks, but that's just how it is.
But it's things I got to do. Other
I
work
know, exactly.
else to make money. in order to
Exactly.
be able to
That's what I'm just
survive.
saying.
That's the only
And
thing
I've
I'm saying.
always,
I could just do that.
I've always given you the rope for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You didn't ask me for more time. You were the one that gave me the deadlines. I just said, hey, I'm not going to hold it to you, but what's a ballpark?
yeah.
And when you don't call me back, I never blew you up until that one time because I texted you how many times? And you didn't respond. The only time you responded was when there's money involved.
No, not really. I told you the other day that you could come get it.
Yeah? Because
I
I
didn't even say anything.
Because-
I wasn't even taking no money. I just wanted you to come get it. And then I forgot that piece of paper over there where I wrote it down where we did all that shit that week. So that's why I said that. But you know what? I don't care about the money because I guess I sold your bumper and I fucking threw away your other stuff, so we're even. So let's just load her up and we're good to go.
I had to make sure I had the right one. This is the one that we got. The matching hardener and all that stuff. Remember, I gave us 2 tubes. I usually have 1 tube. We do the Resto. So that's a full tube. And this is probably about 3/4 of the way full. It don't take that much to cover those up. I did that for you like I told you. And I got the, like I said, loaded up everything else. It's all good. Should be ready to spool it down on, hose, ready to go. You want help loading this up? I'll help you, man. I'm not a dickhead. I mean, I'm pissed off more of him too. So it ain't just nothing against you, it's just the whole situation.
Did you take pictures of it?
No, I sure did not, because he put primer over it first thing the next morning. And he primered this, and then he primered another little spot on it. Oh, never on this one, was on the other card inside. But he primered 2 spots.
You know what? I'm not trying to fight you.
Correct.
I gave you, let me tell you my side story. Okay?
Correct. 800. That was to do the body work. That's not to do your welding work back in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when I was here,
Correct.
is that part of the body?
No, it's not part of the body work. This right here, it's already acid treated. So the only thing you primer over it. It's already acid treated, so it's not going to rust back. There's no hole there.
I know, but you're telling me this is okay?
That is okay. You can paint over it. It's been acid treated. Because remember, we sprayed the acid on it ourselves. She was there when we sprayed it.
Okay.
Yeah, all that's good. All you got to do now is just have it primed. Like I would re-primer over the little spots, block them down real quick, ready for paint. Fenders, I don't know how good the fenders are because it's the first time we've had them on the car. I mean, it wouldn't take much, honestly. All the body work's done. All the dents, dings, all that stuff. Remember we did, that's what you paid us to do, the cowl and all that stuff.
But the cowl isn't done.
What's that? Why ain't it done? What's up? What needs to be done to it? The rust spot?
Yeah.
Or the bubble spot? You knock that down, acid treat it, and then be good. Primer it and be done with it. Or I'd POR inside of it after you knock the rust down and then put the acid on it.
Remember when I asked for the
Ask for what?
for the interior piece to be painted black? You guys told me it was done.
I didn't have no involvement with the panels, like what panels we didn't do or whatever. Whatever I had right in front of me, I scuffed. I got everything ready for paint, and that's what I thought we had done. Because the door panels were done, these trim panels were done. We did the dash, we did the glove box piece or whatever, and some other shit. I don't know.
So the last-
back of my head, so I don't know every trim panel.
Like the last time I was here,
Yeah.
the vacuum booster wasn't bolted in.
Vacuum booster's not bolted in? The bolts are in the car. Everything's in the car.
You know, like the brake pedal, like I know there's like a switch in there. I have a lot of work to figure out.
Hey, I understand your perspective. I really do. I get it, but I mean, I'm a mule. I do the work, and I just get paid for my work. That's it. I don't have nothing else to do with the business side. What's supposed to be done, this, that, whatever. I'm excluded from that. I do the work. I'm a mule. Like I told you from jump, man. If I had the business side of things and I took care of the business side of things, I've been more transparent. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not my business. I'm not the one on the LLC. Whatever.
If you remember our conversation in the car, I said I'll give you tell me a price to get this ready for paint.
It's ready for paint. I don't understand what you're talking about. It's ready for paint. That little spot right there and prime right there, it's ready for paint. That's it. That's all it is. We put the quarter glasses in there. That was it. Set the quarter glasses back on. That was it.
What was so hard about painting it then?
I don't know. It's whatever he's got on the agenda for him. I mean, I don't
Like
get...
you guys. I'm sorry to. I'm just really frustrated, man. Like it's.
I understand.
I know you know it just as much as you do. But
I do. But I mean, I can't do nothing about it. You know, that's my thing. I can't.
I hear this guy saying you're the last. You know, I got all these people ahead of me, but that Buick, that Regal that came in. What was it? Was it that Regal?
No, it was a Chevy Monte Carlo. Yeah.
Monte Carlo?
Yeah, Monte Carlo. That was a bucket.
I got. You know the horror stories where if you just did it right the first time, it'd have been less expensive.
Yeah.
I didn't come to you guys because you were cheap.
Yeah, tell him that though. Tell him that though. Don't tell me that, because I mean, I understand your frustration, but I don't need to hear none of that. And I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. I like you as a person, but whatever your frustration is, you got to take that with the businessman, you know, the man that's in charge of the business. I can't be reliable for, you know, whatever, you know, business aspect, you know what I'm saying? All I know is what I've done. I would just like to get paid off of it. That was it. That's the only thing I was getting at. We did do the body work. Your body's already straight, everything like that. I mean, it ain't nothing but that little spot you seen in the cow. Knock it down, spray the little acid on it, and then you ready to you can paint right on top of it and it won't rust back. That's why you put the acid on it, is to keep the rust from coming back. So I mean, that little spot in the jam ain't nothing. It's already rust treated and everything. You put primer over it, scuff it, and the whole car's ready to go. That's it. That's all it takes. Everything else has been done. The roof, the sides, the doors, the fenders are brand new, so it shouldn't have any body work to be done on those. And nothing's in there being ruined. We purposely set everything in there like strategically where we're tearing up the nut. I'm not going to be putting shit in somebody's car and then tear everything up, you know. Just not that type of person. That's why I didn't put all the shit in there. I didn't want everything sitting in there tearing shit up. Other body shops, they take everything and throw it in the fucking car and then say fuck the customer, you know what I'm saying? And I know I'm not involved in the business side, but I do, you know, like you as a person. I ain't gonna just throw the shit in there, you know. Sorry, man, I understand, dude, but I just, you had to talk to him about that.
I'm not dumb, and I'm not argumentative. I'm not loud.
Mm-hmm.
I've never cussed you out.
No.
I've never cussed him out.
Mm-hmm. I cuss you
But
out.
I hate when I get walked over,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not. I like to be that personality.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I like to talk in the voice we're talking.
Yeah, good tone. I don't like yelling. I hate that shit. I don't have aggression. I mean, you know, I know other people do, and it's hard.
And I
talking
really
to people
hate
like
when
that.
I feel like a moron.
Later on down the road.
Because people tell me they're going to walk all over you. They're going to sell your parts. They're going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
And when it turns out to be true, I feel like a fucking dumbass. I'm sorry to swear at you.
Yeah, no. You're saying how you feel. I get it. I understand. Yeah, man. I know it sucks. I don't know, man. That's why I told you what I said last time. You know, I'm not involved with the business side, man. If I was, things would be totally different. You know, I don't know what's going on from one thing to the next. I mean, you know, I don't know what is getting paid for, what this is, what that is. I don't know none of that. I don't ask none of that. I just come in, do my work, and I get paid for it. That's just basically how I am. I just bought a new house or whatever around the corner, so I've been literally fucking remodeling the whole house. I've been gutting out the whole fucking interior of it and everything. I mean, that's all I've been doing here lately the past few weeks. That's all I've been doing. Past 3 weeks is all I've been doing. And all the nuts and bolts and everything are in there. They're in bags and they're inside of the little bin. So all the ones that are in the bag go to the interior. Well, there's one for interior and then there's one for exterior. I did put all those back in there like that, and then you're.
Have you received payment from this guy besides that $400 that I gave you that one day?
From this?
Yeah.
I got a few $100 on the way back home. That was it, because it stopped to go places and I didn't have any cash. So
Every bill, every invoice that he's told me.
I've never seen.
The fuck up job that I had you guys do for the headers, I felt really bad.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. I wrapped them. I did all that. Yeah, that was my work. Yeah.
And he gave me a bill for that, and I paid it, no questions asked.
Yeah.
Every time the heater core, he charged me for that.
Yeah.
I paid it right there. Everything besides the paint, I was paying as I go, as it came up.
Okay. I didn't know none of that. I didn't know, honestly. God's honest truth, I don't know none of that. I absolutely know none of it. I didn't even know we was even going to Michigan until we was going to Michigan. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know none of it. I literally just, I'm my own boss. I come, I do the work, and I get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really work for nobody. That's why I don't like doing that, because I could be reliable for stuff like that. You know, if I was partnering with someone like that. That's why I don't deal with the business side. I'll come in, I'll do my work, and then when I'm done, I get paid, and then I go home. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. You know, so man, I hate that it's not done either. I mean, you know, I hate it for anybody, because I know how.
I'm talking with you, not at you.
Yeah. Me too.
I don't deserve any of this treatment that he gave me, because I asked him when it was good. If I gave it to him in October, he said May. So this whole, COVID happened. I gave this car.
Was it October when we got?
October 2018. When did COVID happen?
2018. Oh, it was 2018. Well, it was right. Actually, it was right before. It was right for the holidays. Okay, I thought it might have been around January. Okay, I didn't know. My mind runs one day after.
No,
I'm sorry.
I thought it was 2019, but then I looked at the invoice that he gave me with his signature on it. So that my signature's not on there. That's a lie.
I don't know. I really don't, man. I really don't. I wish I knew something to help you, man, but I really don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't have no bad feelings towards you, man. I really don't. You're not a bad guy. You're a good guy. But I can't control the people or be held accountable for their actions. Kind of get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't trying to be mean about that. Just, you know how it is, man. It's just accountability.
I know,
people
but
don't
like,
understand.
for him to say I quit because you blew up my phone, I text him, call me back whenever you get a moment. Nothing. I call him back, can't leave a voicemail. Weeks go on, and then he said, if you remember, we're out here. He said at the end of this month.
Somebody. See, they ain't slick. I knew they were police when they pulled up. Look at them. They all getting out because they all police. Told you, they drive. Hey, I spot them a mile away. I know who they are before they even know who they even are. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's funny. I'm listening to you. Sorry, I just got sidetracked. You know how it is, man. I come from see this shit, just entertaining. Go ahead, man. I'll listen to you.
Like I said, throughout my entire history with you guys, I leave messages, I wait for a call back. If I don't call back, I'll call again. But for some reason happened in 2019 after you guys you pulled out the engine and it sat outside here for I don't know how long.
Yeah, it did sit outside. Yeah. That's whenever right before I did the weld.
Didn't call me. Didn't return my messages. The only way to contact him for me to show up. And then when he sees me, it looks like he's seen a ghost. So this whole thing of me one time calling him like 5 times in a row saying, hey, this is kind of serious. How else am I supposed to communicate that through? There's no other way except through Morse code. All I have to say is, man, you told me that's the business side. I paid him every invoice he gave me. That's his role.
Yeah, but this was the last little bit of invoice. I want paid off that. I gotta get paid off that, bro. I really do. I did solid for you, man. If you took it anywhere else to have it done, they probably warped the deck and the deck be all warped up and shit from welding it. I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. I know you paid him on everything, but I'm not involved with that. And I was told today I was gonna get paid.
Yeah,
for the
but
work
you
that
work
was left.
for him. He pays you.
I don't work for him. No, I don't work for him. I work for the jobs that I do right then and there, and then I get paid for it right then and there. I don't get paid later on down the road whenever this customer does this, does that. There's times where he'll pay me out of his pocket because we're waiting on a customer to pay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about the customer. I still get paid no matter what. Sorry, man, but yeah, that's and then I even help you load the shit up so you ain't doing it by yourself. I'm looking out for you even there. Because nobody else is gonna help you. And I don't want to be like that.
I don't want to do like that either. But
like that.
I don't want to do like that either.
Yeah.
But just for some simple math, each way is about $150 just in gas alone. Not including the time I lost from work calling off. Okay. Vacation time I lost.
All right. So where do I fit in that conversation? I don't know, because like that conversation fit in with him. You know what I'm saying? Like the travel and stuff coming down here because of miscommunication.
I asked you.
Yeah. Ask me what?
Sometimes you told me you gotta talk to Tyler. He's part of the business.
Yeah. Well, he's the businessman. He's the man that takes care of all the business, everything. I'm the mule, like I've told you every time. I do the work. He tells me what needs to be done, and I get paid for it right at the end. Okay, and that's it. Okay, I'm a freelancer. That's what I am. Because if I don't want to show up, I don't have to show up. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to say. I work for myself. You know what I'm saying? So like I got jobs, like I got another job this afternoon. I got to go over on the other side of the street and go do. So I work for myself.